Star Wars fandom in the Star Wars series is basically dead. This could be a case study. How did Disney take a $1 billion grossing franchise, one of the highest grossing franchises in all of history, and turn it into a dead franchise that no one, and I mean no one, likes? So they're making a new Star Wars trilogy. Of course, they're gonna try to recreate the success of the previous trilogies, but of course, they still don't want to leave the sequel trilogy in the past. They still want to see if people actually like the sequel trilogy, and they could portray Rey as an Obi-Wan figure. Of course, this wouldn't be too surprising because Kathleen Kennedy is still in charge of Lucasfilm. Yes, Disney has refused to fire Kathleen Kennedy as head of Lucasfilm. I just don't understand why Disney continues to make these horrible choices. Like, Disney, it's gonna have one successful year of box office movies, and it's gonna go back to a bunch of, failures because Disney has not learned their lesson. I just find that all these big companies, they're gonna avoid the idea of wokeness is the problem. DEI is the problem. And they're gonna avoid that until it's too late. Okay? Not just the movie industry, not just Hollywood, the gaming industry as well. If we saw that whole Concord thing yesterday, if you have seen that video, you'll know why I'm saying that basically they were dancing around and ignoring the real reason why Concord flopped, the real reason, and of course, the real reason why a game like Suicide Squad flopped, okay, the real reason why, Dustborn flopped, which, according to IGN, is a good game, but, of course, they'll say it's a good game, but... Yeah, but there will be 10 episode 12 of the Skywalker saga as began George Lucas' 1977 first film. But who asked for Rey to come back? Okay, Rey is one of the most unpopular Star Wars characters, okay? Like, I don't know if that's unpopular as Jar Jar Binks, which I know that's like the most infamous Star Wars character of all time, but I just don't understand what's the motive, what's the purpose behind this, okay? To bring back Rey. Bring back this character that no one really cares about. Okay? Besides maybe R34 artists who make R34 of Rey. But outside of that, almost no one cares about Rey. Okay? No one cares about this character. No one likes this character. Okay? The story is not meant to be a continuation of the Skywalker saga. The name of the overall arc is a popular pop culture surrounding the Star Wars movies 1 through 9. Yet the attempt to add brand new characters in the story does not have a continuation. Sources tell the title reporter, "If who does not mean some characters will not pop up." And the Insider and Sneer newsletter that Lucasfilm will position this trilogy as XXI and XXI. From revealing that Daisy Ridley will be back in these movies and position as the Obi-Wan of this new trilogy, like, who asked for this, honestly? Okay, who asked for more Rey? Okay, who asked for more sequel garbage? Okay, this is gonna be more garbage by Disney. It seems that Disney has not learned the lesson from The Acolyte, from, the how the sequel trilogy went, how that is the most hated Star Wars trilogy of all time. And yes, there are people who do like the sequel trilogy, but it's very, very rare to find someone who does, because most of the people who have watched every Star Wars movie, no, it's the worst movies of them all. Okay, there was so much character assassination. Even someone who only has watched, like, who has not really grown up with Star Wars, but who've watched every single Star Wars movie, you can see the character assassination of these characters in the sequel trilogy. And like Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan died in the Star Wars fourth movie. Han Solo, character assassination of the male characters. Like, people don't like these movies, okay? But yet Disney and Hollywood continue to ignore the fans and continue to ignore our pleas. Goodbye.